Hey, everybody. It's Becky Below here in Newport News, Virginia. And today is not Tip Tuesday. Today, I just wanted to share a little bit about creative memories as a business. So I do this from time to time. It is something I am very passionate about. In fact, I believe in it so much that I would push you to sell another direct sales line, if that is where your heart is pulling you. I know you hear so many negative things sometimes about direct sales, and the reasoning for those things, that people say, typically it's based on not the facts. It's based on a personal experience that they had a bad experience with somebody that maybe was not the most ethical in our line of business. However, I believe in it a whole lot. I don't know what my life would be like without direct sales. This business has allowed me when my babies were little, it allowed me to stay home with them. And I am a big proponent of being able to have that. I mean, it's a luxury, isn't it? It's a luxury. And I believe that this company has allowed me to have that luxury of being home with my kids, but yet not only being home with my kids, because that is a really hard job. For those of you that don't do anything else but stay at home with your kids, bless you, because it is so stinking hard to not have that outside connection with other adults. And that's what this business gave to me. We needed the money. I could not just decide to be a stay-at-home mom. I needed the income. We needed the income. So this allowed me to do that. So um I don't really get, sometimes I look at the reasoning for why sometimes people put down direct salespeople, and usually what I believe it's about misinformation. It's about people telling you that you can join this company and you're going to make $1 million. Well, there are people that make $1 million in direct sales, but they're far and few between. And it definitely is not a get rich quick scheme. And if somebody tells you that you can sign today and in a month you're going to be making $30,000, you need to run, because that is a dishonest person. Anything that is worth um, being paid for is worth putting the money into. Right. And then there's those people, that aren't realistic about the time factor, because in direct sales, you can do the business, like you can do hardly anything. I mean, in our business, you you really don't have to do anything because we don't have any minimums. There's no minimum that you have to hit like some of them do. So, but that's not to say that if you sign up and do nothing that you're going to make money. You're not going to make money if you don't work. Okay. Or if you go out and just do one party a month, you can't expect to make a bunch of money. And if you did, again, there's some red flags there. You do need to put in your time. You do need to, you're going to get paid your worth. But what's really good about it is that it's fun. So if you're already scrapbooking or like arts and crafts or like people, like you're like a people person, and you could see, maybe you don't know anything at all about scrapbooking, but you could see yourself doing it, and you could see yourself sitting around a kitchen table with some friends teaching them how to do something, to have fun with them and at the same time make money. Then this might be for you. Now, you can make a really good income, with it. But you have to put in your time. You have to work. Customers don't flap the shelves. Some people will say things like, "Oh, it's so easy. This stuff sells itself." I'm here to tell you, if you go to bed at night and you don't tell anybody about this ever, it's not going to sell itself. All right. It is not. You have to be in love with what it is that you sell. So that's why some people have come to me. They say, hey, I want to sell creative memories. And by the end of our conversation, I might get them to be selling something else, because I don't believe anything sells for itself. You have to open your mouth. And people know if you're not being honest. Okay. So if you're not being honest, if you're being that pushy person because you have to push because you're not really in love with it, you know that's what sometimes gives direct sales a bad name. All right. But direct sales people are good people. I find them, I find our quality of ladies and creative memories to be amazing. I deal with a lot of creative memories. I mean, not creative memories, but a lot of direct sales people in a ton of different industries. And I like work ethic. I like people that like to work and people that are in direct sales businesses that only are getting paid if they work. In other words, it's not just because they're showing up at their desk and texting all day. That's not true. I know that people go to their other jobs and are really working, but some people aren't, and they're still getting paid the same amount as somebody that really does, right? I remember I used to teach school, and there was a big difference in the amount of work some people put in and some didn't, and we all got the paid the same. The beauty of this business is if you work harder, you're going to get paid more. Just because somebody signed me up does not mean she's getting paid more than me. It depends on who's working harder, who's putting more time into it, who's trying to learn and grow. And so I know I'm probably talking in circles, but you're going to know before I'm done with this how passionate I am about direct sales as a business, and in particular about this business, about creative memories. I just love it. It's a feel good business. You know, when you work with people that are working with photographs, it is just a natural feel good time. You know, people don't typically bring photos of bad times. It's on their trip to Jamaica, you know, it's their child's, preschool graduation. It's happy times. And you get to know their kids, you get to know their spouses, you get to know their parents, you get to know their families. And it's just a wonderful, meaningful time, you know. So anyways, I do like this business, and if you're trying to look of reasons why you shouldn't do it, um, one of those reasons might be that you need to make a lot of money and you're not self-motivated, because those don't go together. And in this business, there's not one person. I have an upline. She is not going to call me and tell me I have to work on Monday. You know, we don't run like that. You know, we own our own businesses. My upline is for me to call if I need some questions answered that really speedy, fast, or if I want to bounce ideas off. She's not going to boss me around. This business is my business. So if you're not self-motivated, nobody is going to make you do anything. So if you need to make a lot of money and you're not self-motivated, you need to go and work for somebody else who will, you're going to get paid because they're going to pay you, and they're going to tell you what to do, and they're going to make you do it, or else you're going to get fired. All right. So, so if you're not self-motivated, not a good idea. A lot of people say I can't do this because I'm a salesperson, and I always say that's good, because that cliche salesperson thing, people don't like to be pushed. They like to be shared with, so I don't have a problem going into a furniture store, telling somebody what I'm looking for, and then them walking around and asking me, well, what are you looking for? What kind of, how much do you want to spend? Are you looking for a certain color? Are you looking for a certain style? Oh, for him to cut down my journey through that store, I appreciate that. I appreciate a good salesperson. All right. But if you mean by I can't be a salesperson because I'm not pushy, then that's good. That's a really good thing, because nobody likes to be pushed and prodded. Okay. So you don't have to be, a pushy salesperson, but you do need to be able to open your mouth and just say, you know what? Oh my gosh, look at this page I just made. It is so pretty. You have to be able to share your passion. All right. Um, if you're expecting, okay, so you're working full time now, you think you're going to quit your job and you're going to come stay at home, and because you're staying at home, your house is going to be really clean. Probably not. All of a sudden now your work is at your home. All right, so you're going to need a space for your work. I remember years ago, my husband said, Becky, where exactly is your office? Because it seems like it's all over the place. So I thought, hey, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom, and I'm going to have this business, and my house is going to never be cleaner. And it was much cleaner when I worked. So I just want to be open about that. Anyways, so let me tell you a little bit about creative memories. That's really cool. I do believe you need an upline. You don't have to have an upline. Our company doesn't require. You can just sign up under home office. But I do recommend that you pick one. So if you're out there watching this and you don't have an upline, go pick an upline. There's no reason not to pick an upline. And if you hate your upline for some unknown reason, at the end of the year, you can pick somebody else. But it's good to be recognized for things, to have a group that you can get together and crop with either on Zoom or online, a team. I mean, it's fun. I mean, it makes it more fun to not do it alone. All right. But that is kind of unique with our business. I have been in businesses where you sign it once and until you quit, you're stuck with that person, whether you like them or not. So I do like that about this, that we do have a choice. When you sign up, you get a free website. I know I've been with companies that to market yourself by giving a link. I'm sorry about my dog's barking. It's just gonna bark. All right. That's Gracie. Anyways, we have this free website and we have this link and you can share it with friends anywhere in your country. And as a result, when somebody orders from you, you get paid. Like I get a paycheck every Tuesday based on what people order from me. So, or if I order for myself, I even get paid on myself. So if you want to be your own best customer, you'll get paid on yourself. So you will get some money back on that. So that's really good. It's $49 to sign up. The minute you sign up, they're going to give you a credit for you to go shop, and you're going to be able to spend $50 worth on anything that you want. In fact, on your first order that you place, not only are you going to get $50 off of whatever you order, you're going to get a free catalog. You're going to get a free book called Create the Best in Your Business, which is a step-by-step process on how to be really super successful with a company like ours. But most excitingly, and they change this all the time, so I don't know when you're watching this right now, it's June 2023. When you sign up and you place your first order, you're going to get this beautiful foiled album for free as well in your order. So they pay you more to join than what you pay. All right. So it is a really good deal. The more you sell, the more you make. We have a little scale. Until you hit $550, you only make 10%. But after that, it goes up to 25%, 30%, 35%. I mean, you can really make a really nice discount or a nice profit based on what you sell. All right. So, friends, fun, great income, great business that you can be truly proud of. You can work from home with your dog, with your bird, even with your husband. You can, it can make it flexible. People always say, oh, you work around your schedule, and you can work around your schedule. You really can. I had some dental work on Thursday, and I didn't blink an eye. I didn't have to take off work. I just had to replace my work. I had to, I do work this business full time. I do use this as a full-time income. So it's not like I can just take off and not make it up somewhere else. I do try to balance it somewhere else, if I'm taking days off, but I can choose when I work. So anyways, I hope that's educational for you. And I hope it gives you another idea about supporting fellow direct salespeople. We work hard. We love our products. That's why we chose it. And we would love your support. We're home-based businesses. We work out of our home. We pay our own bills. There's nothing deceitful or unethical or anything about what we do. I think it's really cool, and I'm really proud to be a part of this organization. So thanks for watching, and you all have a great week. Bye.